and welcome to my playthrough of Lego Jurassic World. We're gonna start off by getting the controller to recognize itself. There we go. And we are gonna hit new game. We're gonna click on the save. This was saved for some reason it just didn't want to work. So we're gonna try again. Yep, we're gonna overwrite it. And now we're going to head into the game. We're gonna start off in a jungle. We're gonna go to here. Okay, we're gonna eat a hot dog, apparently. And I'm gonna look around. Here comes the main event, which is going to be the pen. Now, for those of you that know it isn't, obviously you can guess. It's like, shit's scared and just runs away and leaves his little, I don't know, wand stick thing. He's like, yep, I got my taser, and just shocks himself with it. So we're gonna really quickly, one thing I forgot to do, we're just gonna turn on the subtitles, and there's the settings. Those of you that are curious. So we're gonna play through the entire game. So we're gonna start off with Jurassic Park 2, and Jurassic Park: The Lost World, and then Jurassic Park 3. Then we're gonna run to
Hi there, it's me.
Jurassic World.
Sorry, there's no way to get up to the
And then this guy's just hiding out back over here eating his ice cream.
How about that temperature, huh?
Oh, it's kind of fun, you know. Obviously, there's only a unique spin on the games. It's fun to play through. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna just start bashing open things because the studs will come very much in handy later in the game. So, it's just giving us little bits of information, little tidbits. So say, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z. So we're gonna, you know, in this case, we're gonna use Joffrey here to charge this up. And go through, and that ladder will come nice and down, and you can see it'll fold open.
By the way, whatever you do, don't try licking the ends of these things.
Don't try licking the end of it. Alright, have you done it? Then we're gonna, we're gonna obviously go smash everything, because that's the entire point of the game. You can ride around on the forklift, although it doesn't seem to really allow you to do much. Smash a few more bricks, which is always fun. So now we're gonna head up the ladder here, and we're gonna just collect some more studs and things. So where did Joffrey go? There you are. We're gonna go here. We're gonna charge this up. I think if I recall correctly from my own playthrough of it, that this gives you a mini kit. Gives you a mini kit for just charging these up, which I guess is fine. That seems kind of rudimentary, though. So you can see, wardens and hunters. So obviously, like in this case, we're gonna need to use Mr. Muldoon to get it. Now, another thing that you can see is, obviously, like the characters in here, they kind of force you to do a lot of things. But it's fine. Let's see, this guy just can't really figure out how his light works. Try rid of this last one and get ourselves a nice shiny pile of bones, basically. Random numbers, how long did that take? Forever, my friend. As you can see, we need a character with a crowbar. So we're gonna actually go over here and pick up this little guy. We're gonna wander our way. We're just gonna kind of follow the little Lego footprints and wander and wander. Get down his hands and knees when you're getting close, and we find what we're looking for, which in this case is a pile of bricks. We're gonna build the pile of bricks, and now we're gonna head over here. So it's on the top. So the game here doesn't really give me much information other than that you need this target right here. We're gonna shoot at it, and the light will fall down and give us the last little bricks that we need to finish it off. See, the game actually stops you from moving. But now it allows you to move again, because you are meant to get on the back. So we're gonna hit Mr. DNA and walk into heavy, push him along checker tracks, which is this little thing. So we're gonna push this in and in, all the way in till we go orange.
Somebody punch in the security code again, will ya?
So, see, this we need to head up here. If I recall correctly, and I don't think Robert Muldoon can do this, but so actually, it is senior InGen. So, okay, we're gonna hit up, down, and up on the D-pad. Which I'm not 100% sure why it had it on the D-pad. Usually, it's a button combination when you're playing with a controller. I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna charge this up really quick. And now one of the most iconic scenes is about to happen. Which is going to be... well, obviously in the movie you didn't have a dog, but for those of you who see that movie, you know exactly what happened. That looks like the boring cup. And the banana, it looks like a banana and it's just like angering the dino. Now you do the most iconic line of this movie: "Shooter." Shooter! Sausage pops out of his hand and he falls down. And now we cut immediately to the desert. And they do leave out a bigger scene there.
Velociraptor?
No, not Velociraptor.
Snake.
Maybe one of the other dig sites has turned up something.
They like leave out like a huge scene there, like where they go to the caves to find the amber. Like they leave out a huge, pretty much a big scene there. So since this is a more modern game, you'll actually see these little save points, which is nice, so you don't have to finish the level entirely.
That's amazing.
To allow you to.
How so?
Well, until now, we had no idea that dinosaurs had. Oh, I can feel it.
Yep.
There's a raptor right under
Okay,
here.
so Alan Grant can dig. There's gonna be these
Bang on
bones,
target. I just gotta keep digging for a couple. Come on, it was there.
and we're then going to build up the raptor fossil here.
Velociraptor?
Yeah, it's good shape, too.
I want partial credit for that thing.
Yep. Yeah. Sure you do.
You need another hint?
So, okay, so females can jump high in these games, which I'm not 100% sure why it's just females. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but I guess,
Grant wanted to be especially careful when digging up this mine.
you know, in one way you have to, like, figure out some way to utilize sometimes some characters, but, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Mainly because it's, like, it's nice that, you know, obviously the characters get, you know, some recognition and, you know, there's something else to do, but obviously we're gonna utilize this little saw thing in my bum. We're gonna run over some guys here. We're gonna just go into here,
Do as I say, not as I do.
and it's gonna bring up this little dig spot here. Why does it look so angry on that? So we're gonna press B a few times just to dig. You can see we actually dig up a fossil, another fun. So we're actually gonna build up this fossil too, and we're gonna switch over to Dr. Ellie Sattler here. Walk along the pile of bones and butt stump apparently. And we're just gonna build a ladder out of you know, it looks like to be a couple brooms, some shovels, pickaxe, and an axe. Why, I'm not 100% sure. And we're gonna end up beating up some porta potties, although I don't see how that really helps in this case. You can see Alan Grant down there just like, how do I get up there? So you can see these. We're gonna head down over here. We're gonna grab this little blue stud that's hiding out. We got about 30,000 studs right now, which... Boom, 30,000 exactly, and now we're just gonna Gather up some randoms. So, actually, we need to stay as Ellie. And as you see, a sharp object can be used. However, we don't have the object yet. So we're gonna actually jump up to here now. Ellie, we're gonna rock along the spine of this Velociraptor. Gonna build up another ladder of tools and things. We're gonna take Alan Grant and come up and over here.
Glued in there? Come on.
And we're gonna smash about this little table and get a jackhammer.
I'll be extinct, but a jackhammer? Oh, now we're talking. I promise I'll be careful.
And of course he botches in and it just falls apart.
That might need some assembly.
It's like some assembly required. No, you don't say.
6-inch retractable claw. Like
So-
a razor on the middle toe.
Where we get the iconic raptor claw. Sharp. It's like, yeah, yes, it's sharp. You know, poke it with your hand. See how much sharper it is.
Dr. Grant, Dr. Ellie, we're ready to try again.
It's like,
I hate computers.
I hate computers. Oh. Like, the feeling's mutual. Obviously it is. So we got the raptor claw. So now we're gonna actually jump up to here. And since we can get this mini kit right now with the characters that we have, although if I don't fail at it first. There we go. We're gonna switch back to Alan Grant here. And I do apologize for the dogs barking in the background. It's something kind of out of my control.
DNA means I do no answer.
All right.
That rope's holding up some, you know, what's it called?
Delicate equipment. That's it. It was holding up a bunch of delicate equipment.
Oh, sorry.
Delicate equipment. Ah, yes, delicate equipment.
I found a perfectly preserved Compsognathus thigh. Really? No.
Chicken legs for lunch. You can see kind of off in the distance that they do a really good job with the perspective in this game. As you can tell, actually, right there, it's an area where we can't get to currently. Like, you know, it's a visible wall. I think there's like a little, like, yeah, you have to use like a tiny, one of the small characters to get up there.
Okay, I figured out what's wrong with it. It should have 2 wheels, not 1, and handlebars. That's why you fell off of it, Dave. No handlebars.
And I forgot about my phone on mute again, so that's my bad. So, it's like, you know, they're ready to try again. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Like, you know, you say, you're ready to try again, and then you get up there and it's just nothing. So we're gonna put an extra wheel on here.
Thanks. Yeah,
And
that should stop it from leaning over and going around in circles all the time.
we're gonna smash a couple things, and then as you can see, these little things right here. So we're gonna get Mr. DNA, and obviously, X. Oh, I'm gonna cut these. I don't exactly know how there's random vines growing in the middle of a desert, basically, or in the middle of Montana. But you know what? It works.
That's great.
All right.
Now it looks like the picture in the instructions.
Shoot the radar into
There
the
we go.
ground and the bone bounces the image
We're
back.
gonna just
This
bounce
program
our
is
way along in
incredible.
this like
2 more years,
thing.
you won't have to dig anymore.
There's a ton in that.
I dig anymore. Where's the fun in that? There's another one. There it is. There's the dig site boy.
That thing looks like a 6-foot turkey.
And of course, you know, the scene from the movie, obviously, where John Hammond's hanging out of a helicopter. Oh. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know exactly what my dog was barking at. I looked out and around and there was nothing. I think he was just barking at nothing again, like he usually does. Which is always fun. Anyways, we're gonna build up this little bit of pile of bones. And obviously, I didn't pause the game immediately, but, you know, so that's why there's a little bit of a gap. Shut it down, shut it down. So we're gonna finish off this level in the episode. I'll probably get to the island. So again, I don't know why, but we're just gonna chop this down. So why not? And we're actually gonna go for the, I think it's True Survivor or something like that on this one. I forget exactly what the achievement you get is. I genuinely, I do forget. It's been a little while since I've actually played through. Oop, wrong button. So we're gonna beat up on the more Lego object. Again, if I don't get it, it's not a big deal, but I'm just trying to also collect as many studs as humanly possible right now. The more studs you collect right now, the more and the easier it'll be to get the multiplier later on, which then times 2 is obviously the first one that you want to get. And then you're gonna end up with getting times 4, times 6, and times 8, times 10 later on down the line. So, because the higher the stud multiplier is, obviously the more studs you gain for every single individual little stud that you pick up. So you can see we're getting close. I'm actually gonna run around here for a minute, and we're gonna look for any little way to get more studs. Yeah, obviously, is it perfect? No, but getting it now means a couple less things to do later on. Because in all honesty, once you get to stud multipliers, they go very decently quickly, actually. Like, you get a times 3,840. You literally pick up like one stud and you immediately get it. It's like insane. But it's fun though, you know, and it makes it easy just to get them if you just don't want to, like if that's the last thing you have to do in a level and you just want to get in, quickly grab that and go. You don't have to really worry about it. You can see we're almost there. We only need probably like 10 more studs. There we go. So it is True Survivor. Alright, I was right. Hey, it's kind of like my name. Anyways, so we're going to back up here really quick and we're going to run our way back over the mountain. You can not pull out his little knife purposefully. You can only pull it out, the game only allows you to pull it out basically, or the game pulls it out for you when the need be, you know, like when you need something. So we're gonna run our way over here. Oh, we could build a sandcastle here. We get 3 out of 4, so I think the other one's up in there, so we're gonna run into here.
Who do you think you are?
John Hammond.
John Hammond. I own an island. Kind of biological preserve. Really spectacular. Spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds.
on.
If I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, I could get back on schedule.
Oh, like the random fish and the cup. It's like,
It's right up your alley.
That's awesome, though. I have to admit, that little mosquito is awesome. It was like one of the biggest things. Obviously, the score. Ian Malcolm, John Hammond, Ellie Sattler,
dig up dinosaurs.
Helen Grant, and
Wow.
the lawyer's name.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm. He suffers from a deplorable excess of personality, especially for a mathematician.
Chaotician, actually.
You know, like they almost took the lines from the movies. You can hear the slight differences in the audio. So, we're going to go into level complete, free play unlocked, and we're going to get our amount of studs. You can see we can skip it. This first one we won't. Every succeeding one, though, after that point, we'll skip just because it's very repetitive. So you're going to let this count its way up to 100%. You really don't get much, except for I think it's a gold brick. The one mini kit, I think it's 3 that we collected. So you can see the character roster is actually good, and you get some dinos that you can also play down the line, like, you know, Compsognathus and Dilophosaurus, and I think a oh my god, I can't remember the names of them all. It's been so long. To get 100%, you have to unlock them all. You can see the Jurassic Park responder, weirdly, we get before we even get there. Forklift we unlock, which is fine. Road sweeper, okay. We get like 3 vehicles right out the bat, which it seems like a lot. So you can actually see, there we go, there's a gold brick, level complete. We're gonna hit continue story. So, Isla Nublar, Jurassic Park. We touch down in with the iconic score in the background. So, we are going to so what we're gonna do now is actually, so you can actually see it allows you to go either Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, because we're on Isla Nublar. So we're on the side of both movies. However, so you can actually view a park map. So this game, right now it's only showing us Isla Nublar for Jurassic Park. Later down the line you'll have Isla Nublar Jurassic World, which is like down here-ish. There we go. So you can actually see the world, and the other 2 games take place over here. So now, in all reality, we have free roam. So we actually have free roam. So we're going to take, if the game would let me jump in the car, we're going to take one of the vehicles, and we're just going to drive down here really quick. And we're going to finish up the video with actually one of the most, I would say, one of the more iconic scenes from the first movie. Obviously, you know, obviously after helping out these guys here.
If you need spares, get them from storage, not from one of the control panels.
Gonna dig up this, and we're gonna build this, and the only person that has access to this is this guy right here, Mr. John Hammond. There we go. I don't know why the game decided to do that. So we're gonna go down, up, down, down, up, down. And it's gonna open up the gates right here. Now you don't have to do that all the time, but it's only for the first time that you're entering the park, which is nice. So we're gonna just John can drive. We're gonna have Ellie jump in along with Dr. Grant. And now we're gonna be driving up.
Let's get something straight, John. Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they aren't convinced, I'm not convinced. I'll shut you down, John.
In 48 hours from now, I'll be accepting your apology. I love how she's carrying the leaf all the way up here.
Alan, this species of veriform.
And he's just like,
the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing is 100%.
So you see, now we have a Brachiosaurus. Or as I like to call it, it's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
I love how he's just like, Donald Gennaro, just like, we're gonna make a fortune with this place.
How fast are they? Well, we clocked the T-Rex at 32 miles an hour.
T-Rex? You said you've got a T-Rex?
Uh-huh. Say again. We have a T-Rex.
I love this sign.
My dear Dr. Sattler, welcome to Jurassic Park.
I love that line. Just welcome to Jurassic Park.
How'd you do this? I'll show you.
So the nice thing, now we literally have free roam of the entire park. So you can go all the way up here. You can go to the raptor enclosure. You can go to the aviary, not the aviary. Over here, you can go down here. You can go to everywhere. You can free roam the entire park, which I absolutely love. They just almost right out of the gate they allow free roam. Anyway, since the next area is locked, and we need to continue right here, we're gonna actually leave off the episode right here. So actually, I'm being a genius. We're gonna just get it straight up back up the road, because I believe, like right around here, there actually should be a saving point. I mean, you can see little stuff like that requires the Dilophosaurus. Actually, you know what? Let's head through this next area until we find the save point. So, the AI doesn't exactly know how to drive the vehicle. It's actually mildly entertaining to watch them sometimes. Like I've sat there and watched them one time for 20 minutes, just try to figure out how to back a car out. You can kill the NPCs, which is kind of interesting, but they immediately respawn. And we're gonna actually switch back to Alan Grant really quick because we need to cut this down. And we're gonna switch back to Ellie because she needs it. So they actually took, I think, a lot of the sound and stuff in the movie. Or I forget if some of the actors came back and reprised some of their roles. I think a couple of them actually did new lines for this. You know, I think I can't remember. I'd have to go look it up again. So we're gonna, you know what? Since we're as Ellie right now, we're gonna just grab her, jump her in the car, and down. Of course, we got Alan Grant staring us down the entire time now. So we're gonna just those guys just decide to fade into existence. Alright, and so we're gonna actually... Oh.
You'll find a great dino fat just down there.
So we're actually gonna click...
The most advanced amusement park in the entire world.
No, it just knocks the head off and it just falls down. And now he's wearing a head.
Why don't you all sit down?
Why don't you all sit down?
One drop of blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today.
I love the little Lego mosquitoes.
The mosquito would
like they look so well done.
And become fossilized. This is what we call amber. Using sophisticated techniques.
I love it. A sophisticated technique, just giant drill.
Extract the preserved blood from the mosquito, and now we can make a baby dinosaur.
Good day, Henry.
Oh, good day, sir. Perfect timing.
I love it. Just the tab.
First creature they come in contact with. That's it.
Some kind of control you're attempting is, it's not possible. Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life
finds a way.
Finds a way.
What species is this? It's a velociraptor.
It's a velociraptor.
They're lethal at 8 months, and I do mean lethal. I've hunted most things that can hunt you, but the way these things move, 50, 60 miles per hour if they ever got out in the open.
Oh, he's eating the sausage. He just like throws it into the forest. He's like, are you just like dumb?
I remember.
Moo.
All right, let's feed these overgrown lizards.
All right, so we're actually gonna go find a save point now. So, again, I do apologize for the dogs barking in the background. I just 100% no control over it. So we're gonna find a save point. There should be one around here somewhere. Thought there was one around here. Alright, now we're gonna find a save point. Because I don't want to lose the progress. I don't want to cut a jump cut in the middle of a episode or anything like that. Let's see if we can find a way. I thought there was always a save point. You know what? Since it is the raptor enclosure. Anyways, so I'm actually going to end the video right here. Once again, if you have been enjoying the content, I please would like to hear your feedback in the comments, anything that can be improved. If you are enjoying the content as well, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will be doing more content on a daily basis. Again, my upload schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will switch off. So since this past week it was Sunday that I put an upload out, it will change to Saturday this upcoming week. So if you If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and goodbye.